In the 21st century, where the world is quickly inching towards digitization, data has become the most important commodity for a business. Today, every organization is trying to churn data and generate insight out of it. And when it comes to large organizations, we are talking about gigabytes and terabytes of data. But there is one big problem with data: how to trust the quality of data. On top of that, it is very important to secure the data from ever-increasing cyber attacks. And that's where I want to discuss a company that is working towards building a digital trust along with creating products using exciting technologies like IoT, machine learning, advanced analytics, etc. I am talking about Subex. If you notice the headline, it says, "A phoenix rising from the ashes." The reason is because Subex is so far a great turnaround story of a company that was almost on the verge of collapse. The share price of the company crashed from the peak of rupees 800 in 2007 to the level of rupees 3.14 by March 20. But since then, the share has jumped more than 22 times and currently it is at the level of rupees 70. So what is the transformation story of Subex? And can it reach its old glorious days to generate multi-bagger returns for the investor? Hello friends, my name is Sahil and this is my Personal Finance Academy, where I explain everything about money management in layman's language. Recently, I have received multiple requests to create a video on Subex. So I did an in-depth analysis about the journey of the company, its product offering, its key strength, its competitors, key risk and future growth prospect, where I have discussed the future plan of Subex. Then I have covered the financials of the company to understand its financial strength. Finally, I have done the valuation analysis of the company to understand if it is worth investing in the company or not. But before we proceed, I want to inform you that recently there has been a jump in share price of the company after I have published the fundamental analysis video. Now that excites a lot of people and they blindly invest their money. But my analysis is only for a long-term perspective and it has got nothing to do with short-term rise in the share price. This video is only to help you understand about the business of the company. Please do not blindly invest your money, as I could also be wrong in my analysis. If you want to learn more about fundamental analysis of a company, you can explore my video course about money management so that you can make an informed decision before investing your hard-earned money. Alright, let's start the analysis of Subex. Founded in 1994, Subex initially started as a telecom product trading company. Later, around 1999, Subex started its technology journey by building fraud prevention and revenue assurance software for telecom sector. Between 1999 to 2008, Subex was one of the fastest growing software product company in India with presence all over the world. It was consistently making acquisitions to grow its business. But then, in 2007, one of its acquisition of Synthesis went wrong and it coincided with 2007-8 global recession. Due to that, Subex debt level piled up and company share price crashed from the highs of rupees 800 to lows of rupees 18 by 2009. But Subex did not give up. It struggled for a long time. Finally, last year in 2020, Subex became a debt-free company. And now, it has clearly planned its growth strategy. We'll look at the strategy in future growth section. For now, let's try to understand the business of Subex in detail. So Subex has built software that help in the area of digital trust to telecom companies. Now what is digital trust? So digital trust is all about ensuring that your data is trustworthy and it is not compromised. It provides digital trust via solutions around data privacy, data security, risk mitigation, data predictability, data integrity, and so on. So basically, users can do business transaction in a safe, secure, and reliable way. If you look at the various offerings of Subex, it includes network capacity management solution that helps 4G and 5G operators deliver exceptional customer experience. Its revenue assurance solution helping the telecom company in getting business insight to maximize revenue. Its fraud management solution uses artificial intelligence to protect operators' voice and SMS service, data service, etc. Its route optimization solution ensures accurate route optimization based on network traffic. Likewise, there are a lot of solutions that help telecom operators in their business operation. If you look at the revenue breakup, 20 to 25% revenue is from Europe, 50 to 60% is from America, 20 to 25% is from APAC. India has a very small revenue contribution for the company. Today, Subex provides consulting and tech solutions to 75% of top 50 telecom companies in the world. That's a big deal. As of today, Subex has a market cap of around 4,000 crore rupees. Subex was founded by Subhash Menon and Alex PJ. But after the wrong acquisition, when Subex was struggling, in 2012, founders Subhash Menon and Alex PJ exited the company. Mr. Anil Singhvi joined Subex board in 2011 and he is the man behind the turnaround story of Subex. Later, he became the chairman of Subex. Subex MD and CEO is Mr. Vinod Kumar Padmanabhan. He became the MD and CEO of Subex in 2018. Mr. Vinod has been associated with Subex for more than 24 years and was the CFO before he became the MD and CEO. Overall, Subex has a very experienced management team. Hence, on company, its business and management, I would rate it 10 on 10. If you look at the key strength of Subex, its first strength is sticky revenue model. Subex 60% revenue is annuity, that is recurring, and has 98% customer retention rate. This helps in steady revenue streams. Second strength is experienced leadership. Leadership is a very important aspect of a company. Subex leadership has been associated with the company for many years, and that shows the trust and the way leadership has reinvented the company from the verge of bankruptcy is highly commendable. This shows the strong character of the leadership. Its third strength is innovation. Subex is highly focused towards the artificial intelligence and machine learning solution and continuously innovating by investing heavily in future technologies. If you look at the competitors of Subex, there is no direct listed competitors in India. In unlisted space, it is competition from C-Vidya network. Then there are companies working in the telecom space. For example, Route Mobile provides various services to telecom operators. Tanla platform has various communication services to telecom operators. There are some direct competitors globally like Mobilium. Although I did not find a lot of information regarding competitors over the internet. One of the biggest trends in technology business is Internet of Things. Today, if you look around, everything is connected. For example, now you can operate your TV, AC, fan, lights and many other products with your phone. You can give commands over Alexa to operate various devices. With the advent of 5G technology, more and more devices would be connected with the mobile in the future. And that's where you would need a lot of security to ensure that the data do not get compromised and do not get hacked. In fact, there are plans for smart cities where a lot of things would become digital, including your electricity meter, water meter, etc. So there would be a strong need of data security and risk mitigation, and that's where Subex would play a key role. Subex is also expanding its reach into commercial, industrial and automotive IoT through strategic partnership with OEMs and fintechs. Not only IoT, as we are inching more towards the digital economy, there's an increase in smartphone usage all over the world. And this would require the telecom companies to cope up with the hacking threats. Especially due to 5G, there would be a huge surge in data. And hence, telecom companies would continue to invest in data security and risk mitigation. Subex has adopted 3 horizon strategy to turn around the company. Horizon 1 focuses on traditional business of risk management for telecom sector. Currently, it comprises around 90 to 95% business of the company. Now, its Horizon 1 offering also include artificial intelligence and machine learning capabilities. This would help the telecom companies in modernizing their legacy system and adopt and scale to 5G technology. It is expected to grow at a CAGR of around 5 to 10%. Horizon 2, which has recently hit the market, is a top growth area with focus on cloud computing, Internet of Things, security and analytics. Horizon 3 is its identity analytics and automated anomaly detection offering and has launched 2 products, Crunch Matrix and ID Central. Company is expecting an annual revenue run rate of around $15 to $20 million in the next 2 to 3 years from its two new areas under Horizon 2 and 3. Subex is also planning to foray into emerging verticals like fintech and e-commerce by expanding its digital trust business beyond the core area of telecom sector. Now that's where I see a lot of growth opportunity. Subex is also building blockchain capabilities that would help telecom operators with secure transaction management, fraud management, identity management, etc. I think this blockchain technology could be a game changer. Recently in April 2021, Subex has launched a new product called HyperSense. It is a data analytics platform where user can generate insight without any coding. It uses machine learning and artificial intelligence for data preparation, insight generation, and insight explanation to help enterprise explore and analyze data. This new product will create new revenue and profit stream for the company. If you look at the risk, the major risk is whether the company would be able to successfully implement its 3 horizon strategy that it has planned for the future growth of the company or not. Moreover, it would be interesting to see what kind of response Subex get from its new product launch, including HyperSense. And another major risk in technology business is employee attrition. Subex need to ensure that the biggest asset, that is top employees, do not leave the company, as it is very difficult to find good talent in hot technologies like artificial intelligence and machine learning. If you look at the revenues, it has been stagnant for the last few years. In March 18, it was 322 crore and currently it is at 372 crore. This stagnant growth is mainly due to slowdown in global telecom sector, and company management is expecting double-digit revenue growth in the future. If you look at the profits, the operating profit fell from 89 crore to 34 crore, but since then it has been growing consistently. Operating profits have doubled in the last 3 years. Initially the net profit was negative, but then it started improving. This loss of 238 crore is mainly due to one-time cost of impairment of goodwill. Overall, the historical numbers are showing signs of improvement. Hence, on growth ratio, I would rate it 6 on 10. If you look at the profitability, its operating margins are consistently improving. Although this 25% margin is due to cost saving during lockdown, but overall the margins are good. Both ROE and ROCE are improving. This fall in 2020 was due to one-time adjustment of impairment of goodwill. The recent ROE and ROCE is 15.9%. On profitability, I would rate it 7 on 10. If you look at the debt to equity, company has paid all the debts and latest debt to equity is almost negligible. Hence, on debt to equity, I would rate it 10 on 10. If you look at the free cash flow, it is consistently increasing. Hence, overall, the financials are improving. If you look at the shareholding, Subex does not have promoter holding. Even FII and DII do not hold any significant share. 96% shareholding is with the public. The reason being that after the wrong acquisition, Subex was on the verge of collapse, and that's when the management reshuffled and promoter exited from the company. The reason why DII and FII have not entered is probably because it was a micro-cap company before the recent rally and did not qualify the selection criteria of DIIs and FIIs. Now we know that when the company do not have promoter shareholding, it can be a very risky investment. So if you do not have a risk appetite, you could avoid this stock. The share price of the company crashed from the peak of Rs 800 in 2007 to the level of 3.14 by March 20. But since then, the share price has jumped more than 22 times and currently it is at the level of Rs 70. Now I am sure some of you would comment that you should have created the video when Subex was at Rs 3. Now it has already jumped. I have only one message to them. It doesn't matter if the stock has generated 1000% return in the past. What matters is how much return it can generate in the future. At the current levels of Rs 70, Subex is trading at a P of around 79, and that looks like on the higher side. But the kind of growth potential it is reflecting, there are good earning expectations and that would reduce the P ratio. So in this video, we did the fundamental analysis of Subex. A lot of people ask me to create video on companies that are working on exciting future technologies like your artificial intelligence and machine learning. I think Subex is one unique product-based company that is working on these cutting-edge technologies. Its business of digital trust is the backbone of any telecom company. And with the launch of 5G, there would be more and more need for data security and risk management due to explosion of data usage. Trends like IoT will be a major growth driver for the company. Subex has already come out of the dark days, and with the strong leadership, Subex has shown the signs of improvement. Now it would be interesting to see if it can regain its old glorious days or not. The kind of work Subex is doing around artificial intelligence and machine learning and cloud computing, it is looking very interesting. Although the current valuations are slightly on the higher side, Subex has amazing growth opportunity and potential to generate good returns for the shareholder. Having said this, the financials of the company have been volatile in the past, and there is no promoter holding for institutional holding as of now. So poor result or negative sentiment can also result in a sharp fall in the share price. And even if it performs well, it won't be an overnight multi-bagger. So it would be a high risk, high reward game. I hope you'll find this analysis useful. I will see you with another video. Till then, take care.